Hi everybody, it's Coach Andre again. Got a different environment on this vacation or time with family, whatever you want to call it, just not in your regular home setting. So a lot of things are going to be different, and I figured, hey, why not talk about a different routine to try at night? So before you go to bed, there's 3 things I want you to try. I want you to take some lotion. Okay, so we're going to talk about a night routine. You can do this in your home environment, but during this break I'm having here, I'm realizing this is a great time to let other people know some more things that we can do to help stimulate or stimulate the nerves. And you see me rubbing, right? Stimulate the pores in our face. So let's wake up our hands. So we're talking about stimulating face and pores, all right? That's going to be our focus. We're rubbing our hands right now. When we rub our hands together, put it up against our face. What do you feel? You feel heat. So you're taking the potential energy that you have in your hands and you're making it to kinetic energy. And that kinetic energy is energy you feel up against your face. So if we know that energy can transfer and we can create energy, and we know that we're energy matters, so let's take this and help our pores restore themselves. So let's get some lotion. If you have a little bit of lotion, let's start with a drop. And how are we relating this to our face? Remember in the reflexology class and some of the other classes, I talk about how important the face is. So we're going to relax the face, especially at night. We need to relax from the things we did during our day. And we're going to bring the fingertips across our brows. And if we're talking about face analysis, this area represents the brain, represents knowledge, spirituality. So if you have a whole bunch of lines up in there, you might want to work on decreasing those, and this is one way to do that. So we're moisturizing our pores. Can you use vitamin E oil? Can you use olive oil? Yeah, these are some other things you can use on your face. But do not use essential oils. Definitely don't do that. All right, now we did the eyebrows, the top of the eyebrows. We did the forehead. And now we're going to do an upward motion. So we're going to start at the chin, and we're going to go all the way up the jawline, up the nose, start with the chin, up the jawline. So everything we do, we're going to do for a set of 6 to 8. You can go to 10 if you like. Did you realize when we're doing this with our pores that what we're also doing is we're increasing blood flow? I talk about circulation a lot. People should remember circulation. Now in these areas that we're pushing up on, and that's going to be 8. In these areas, we're passing several different organs. So we are going to, in this area, our reproductive organs. And on here, we're talking about our jawline, our liver. Under here, our kidneys. So these are different organs also. If we decide to rub in those areas or tap, we are sending energy down those nerves and to those organs. Energy, same thing as rubbing our hands together, creating that chi we talked about a few minutes ago, and putting them there. Now it's in our fingertips, and we're supporting our face. We're supporting the different organs in these areas. And now we're going to take it down on our nose. If your fingers are dry at any time, just take another use the tip of your finger and take a little bit of lotion. So I think we did about 5 on the nose, and let's do 5 more. And an upward motion. Oh wow, I just feel refreshed already just by doing those simple things. So we increase the energy to our pores. We're also helping the muscles up under our face. And I talked about the nerves and what organs some of them transfer to. The tip of your nose is your heart area. I need to remember that. Add that in there, and let's work with our eyes a little bit. Some people say that people have crow lines. I forgot the other name people use. But what we're going to do to help with this is we're going to take the 2 fingers and pull up under our eyes. So cross and up under. I'm saying cross, but I mean 2 fingers, take across the top, and then pull up under. Be careful if your lotion is kind of toxic, or be careful not to get the oils in your eyes. So make sure you get the fingers spread apart. Okay. And of course, you don't want to use any lotions. I'm always talking about trying to use natural products. So we can talk more about that. Don't forget, the second Wednesday of each month, join me for a Zoom call. And we have various topics that we talk about. So I think we're going to stop there because I said we would use three different, I would show you three different movements to use for a night routine. And I feel good already. But I want to add one cool thing. So like if you have a spoon, and you put it at the top, you put it in your mouth, and I think I can find a spoon real quick. I just saw the spoons. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. Holding this in your mouth helps tighten the muscles. I did say something about muscles being under your skin, right? And helping them tighten up. This will definitely tighten them up. Trying to hold this spoon. My mouth started to get tired already, but trying to just hold it up is that's a task. I've also tried the other way too, by putting it in my mouth like I'm actually gonna eat something, but that feels odd. I feel like it's better just to have the one piece, which is the back of the spoon, and then I can watch how it starts to dip down. So I'll try 30 seconds again for you so you can see. It wiggled a little bit, and then I had to tighten up my cheeks. Now, if you can also, if you really want to give a workout, you can also close your lips and then try to hold it. I mean, perk your lips. Oops, try it again. I need to tighten this up more. I'm having a hard time just trying to perk my lips. It's hard. I even feel it down here. Okay, that was our fun little thing there. So we're going to stop there. Have a great day. Thanks for joining Coach Andre again.